Thank you so much, guys, for purchasing the King of the Hill from my website. I really appreciate it. I want to give you that formal welcoming because, you know, that first video is going on YouTube. So I'm sure you saw that one already. But again, thank you so much. I'm sure that this is the best investment that you're going to make for your pitching this year. I promise you that, because this is such a great tool. Again, huge fan. I've been using the King of the Hill for many years now. In fact, this is the Pro model. This is the newest version right here of the standard model. I've got some really old ones over here. It's evolved over the years, and it's just going to keep getting better. Rich, the guy that makes them, is just a really great pitching guy. He's always trying to make his product better, and he's always trying to help guys get the most out of it. So that's kind of what these videos are going to do, these next few videos that I'm talking about. And in fact, in this video, what I want to talk about is how to start, like where to start on the King of the Hill to get the most out of it, because that's really what I wanted to create these videos for you guys, is to, once you get it, you know, there's really no instructional manual, right? So I wanted to provide that for the guys who purchased it through my website, just to show my appreciation for supporting my site, and really to get the most out of the tool, because at the end of the day, that's what we're all trying to do. We're trying to be better pitchers, and I want to help you with that. So you get your King of the Hill. I'm going to use the standard model, actually, because I'm sure most of you guys are going to end up getting this one over the Pro one. Now, first of all, the difference in the Pro and the standard is the rubber is real rubber. This is a wood rubber. And then the other difference is this has got like a conveyor belt on the front of it. So you can use it outside. You could use it with spikes. You can use this one outside as well. You probably don't want to use spikes on this one. You can. I mean, I've had guys use it, but you know, this is obviously going to be a lot better if you're using spikes. So I'll demonstrate on the standard one. They're both the same, other than that though. They both come with a Allen wrench right here. So it's basically a spring system, and you can tighten it or loosen it to make it harder or easier, right? So I'm making it tighter right here, and I've got it set. There's also a number system right here, so it can show you how tight you've got the spring set. All right, so you know where you're at and where you're going to progress to. So let me tell you how I like to find a starting point for a guy who, let's say they just come in for me, or maybe it's your son using this, or you yourself using this. I'm just going to throw it down. I'm going to put it on what I think is a good spot for this person. Then I'm going to throw it down, and I'm going to have them jump on it and try it out. So here we are. I'm going to get up here. So for me, I got a click and an unclick pretty easily on that one, and the distance between the click and unclick was pretty good. Like there was a gap in between those. So I'm going to go and tighten it up again. Again, it just takes a quick second. Throw your Allen wrench, which comes with it, in there, and I'm going to tighten it up a little bit more. Okay? Throw it back down. See where we're at. Leave that off for now. I'm set. All right, so I don't know if you heard that, but the click and unclick was a little bit closer together, and it felt harder for me to kind of click that. So for me, that's probably going to be the perfect starting spot. Okay, so you got to watch your athlete, your pitcher, when they're jumping on this, see what the best spot is. For me, this is going to be perfect, because now I can try to work to make that click and that unclick sound like the first time, the first setting I had it on, where it had more distance in between the click and the unclick. That just means I'm driving or creating more energy or leveraging longer through the delivery, okay? So I'm gonna show you again. See if I can make that click and that unclick kind of expand. That was a little bit better, but that was much more challenging than it was the first setting I had it on. So I'm gonna start right there for me, okay? So I would make a note, you know, write it down in a notebook, write it in your phone, whatever it is. Where you start, you just look at the little number gauge, remember where you're at, and then you can progress over time, right? What I like to do is try to get 2 full turns from where you start, right? That's a good progression. Now, obviously, if you're younger, you're gonna progress more over time. Like if you got a, 9-year-old, 10-year-old who's using the King of the Hill, over years, he's going to get more than 2 turns for sure. But if you're older, high school, college, pro guy, you want to try to get 2 full turns over time. So basically, 2 full turns will look something like this. This is a quarter turn, half turn, full turn, half turn, 2 full turns, right? So that's two full turns, and that's what you should try to shoot for as you're going. Now again, those 2 full turns aren't gonna happen right away if you pick a good starting spot, but that should be kind of your goal that you're shooting for, which brings me to my next video that we're gonna talk about is goal setting.